Hey family, it's your girl Serena Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing a visual diary with you, and if you've been a part of my channel for some time, you know I do share these visual diaries from time to time. This visual diary I am reflecting back on my wedding day because today is my wedding anniversary. Today marks what would have been my 2-year wedding anniversary. For those who are just joining in, I lost my husband May 21st of 2021. It was just about 2.5 months before our 1-year wedding anniversary. So imagine me this time last year, a total and complete mess. This year, although I am feeling a lot more stronger, and I'm in a much better mental space, it's still emotional, no less. And so I decided to pull out my wedding album and look at some pictures and just reflect back on one of the happiest days of my life. I was talking to my best friend earlier, and she said, that day was so beautiful and he was so happy. She said, just reflect and think about those times. And he was so happy. He was so happy that day. And of course I was extremely happy as well. But, you could see, and I think also those people who really didn't get to see that emotional side or that softer side of him was able to see that veil come down and kind of see him how I got to see him every day, because he was so happy. And, he was just so proud. And we just had the best day ever. Fun fact, our wedding was held in my parents' backyard. Another fun fact, I totally designed this wedding from head to toe, start to finish. I did everything. I put the colors together. I built the arch. I dressed us all. Another fun fact, my mother officiated the wedding. She picked out her own dress, although she consulted with me first. But she picked out her own dress. She consulted with me. But I dressed the whole wedding party. I designed the entire thing. It was just, in my imagination, and something that I kind of played out. I didn't really ever imagine a whole wedding when I got married. When Corey and I used to talk about getting married, I always envisioned us, just the two of us, or just it being super, super intimate with maybe just our son and, just my parents, his parents. This was before Janae was here, of course. And I just envisioned it to be very, very small, on a beach at sunset, very simple, something like that. We got married during quarantine, during the pandemic. So we did not do anything big. We had what was supposed to probably be initially like maybe 20 to 25 guests, because with COVID, you could only have gatherings of certain size around that time. But girl, by the time word had started to spread, it was so many more people. And then after the wedding ceremony part was over, it just turned into a huge party. But I had covered every aspect. We had ice cream, we had our own ice cream. And then they had also regular ice cream. We hopped the broom. Our wedding cake was gorgeous. These are just some pictures showing you the design and the different things that I did to pull this all together and create this whole look. The seatings, I did the drapery on the chairs, I did the tables, everything I did, and it was just so picture perfect, and it really set the tone for the day itself. It was just such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, you know, to have my best friend and my cousin, who was like my sister, you know, be there to support me and be in my wedding party, and just to share that day with my husband. Like, it really was one of the best days of my life, where every single person was so genuinely happy in that moment. My daughter, oh my goodness, she was so happy. She didn't really realize what was going on, but she wouldn't even sleep. She wouldn't take a nap. She was just ripping and running the entire time, but it was so cute. And it was just, and my grandson, he was able to be there. Like, it was just the perfect day. And in some of these pictures, you can see the expression in his face about just how happy he was, and even him becoming emotional. And it was just a day that I got to spend with all of the people closest to me, most of the people closest to me, because again, it wasn't a pandemic, so we didn't get to invite everybody that we would have wanted to invite, but we were able to have, you know, some of the closest people to us both, and just share this day with them. But it was a whole vibe. It was just one of the best days of our lives, and my son even still talks about it like, yo, that was the best day ever. And I'm happy to be able to share this with you all. Just continue to watch and get through these pictures and just enjoy. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you all for your love and your support, and I'll catch you in the next one.